So how are we gonna do this?
It's obvious. We nab the head honcho. Then we make him lead us to Vegnagun and checkmate.
Not bad.
I got no problem with this. Our target is the new Yevon Praetor, Barrelai.
A girly man like that doesn't stand a chance without his escort.
Careful. He's much stronger than he looks.
Why would you know that?
Company.
Huh?
Who goes there?
Hello.
It's those Youth League spies. We won't have you defile this place like you did in Kilika.
Whoa, hold on! Look at Riku's face.
Well, good luck.
Hey!
Good luck!
Oh my god, cowards. Alright, so this scene is different if you give the sphere to New Yevon. New Yevon will be like, hey, yeah, cool, welcome. And they won't be mean, basically. But on this occasion, we have to, you know, we have to deal with them. So we're just going to throw a bomb core. Trigger happy, perhaps. Attack. The scariest one there really is the flamethrower dude. But as you can see, a full 33 damage isn't going to do anything major to us. So down they go. I believe as well you might actually be able to use... Oh, we threw the items with the fire song. That's complete overkill. You also, I believe, can use that lift as well if you go New Yevon. But they just won't be mean. And here we go. So straight into the next mission. And here's something really cool. Barkeep comes down. So, infiltrate Bevelle. It says, New Yevon's headquarters, Bevelle. Does Vegnagun sleep deep beneath its streets? Take the lift down and see. The thing is, Barrelai wasn't super bad before, as far as we could see, but, I mean, he is hiding a super weapon. I was worried about Miss Luna, so I came along. I've got items for you. However, as we all know, Owaka is the much better of the merchants. But he is selling silver glasses, guards against darkness, which we didn't have any of yet. So fine, there you go. Thank you, barkeep. If we try and head back into Makalania, you know, to explore the world, you'll see that we cannot. And for now, the LeBlanc Syndicate have ran off, so we will progress. Yeah, like the lift here. I'm sure they just let you use that. And we got a couple of force encounters that we need to go through here. You! No Youth League sympathizers may pass. Riki's just like this ultra black mage at the moment. Now, the reason we've got so many of those gems is because to level the fiends to get their tails completed and stuff off screen, I've just been grinding on this one mob that's really easy to kill, but gives an okay-ish amount of experience. Just so happens that when you kill him, he gives you gems. So they're more of like a chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5 item instead of chapter 2. So the result is that Alchemist's been really good for us now. Break through and you'll be an enemy of the Bevelle. I feel like we've done this before. Hello, little girl. How are you doing? Are you going to be angry with me, or are you going to be okay? Yikes! It's the gull wings. Ooh, I'm playing Scooby-Doo. I'll save you, say the heroes. Here comes another random encounter, but shock twist. Logos has returned. He had fled the scene before, but now he's going mental, and he single-handedly deals with all the mobs. Actually, the Machina's still up, I think, or is it dead?
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Nope, it's trying to charge an ability, and Logo slaps it down. Oh, yes! So, one of the things I've been super looking forward to doing is on internet. This is one of the reasons I really, really, really wanted to let's play this game, specifically the international one, because you guys know how fun it is. While I was in Chapter 2, you guys remember, in Chapter 1, if you are on New Game Plus only, as in you've already completed the game, you're going back through it, you can actually recruit the LeBlanc Syndicate to your team. And since it's the story right now, they're kind of with us, I thought, hey, screw it. Let's actually have them out of pipe. This is not possible in any other version of the game. So we're going to get rid of Riku here, who's pretty OP with Alchemist. We're going to have Unia, Ormi, and Pain for now. My absolute favorite of the three is Logos. Logos is who I had, like, paired up with loads of my fiends, leveling them up. And what we'll do is, as we infiltrate Bevelle here, for a cool little twist, we'll have our friends, the LeBlanc Syndicate, fighting alongside us, which would not happen in the regular version of the game. I was going to look the other way and let you pass, but since you insist on bothering me, again, I'm getting major deja vu from this. So to get out, we've got them all set up with various things. So there's a mug from Ormi. Some of them are stronger than others. They're all thieves, as they're dressed fears at the moment. Ormi's tankier. He's got some special abilities. Logos is just like an insanely fast shooter. I haven't given them any gear that they wouldn't like normally have at this point in the game. But, you know, I can actually put them to like 1 star, something like that, so that they play fairly defensively. Here's Ormi's Super Collider he'll use. They can learn different abilities depending on what they get hit with. LeBlanc is kind of more magey and does like insanely good stuff. But here, so he used Hayate and gave himself haste. And yeah, we'll just see how the LeBlanc Syndicate go. In general, because they are so strong at the moment with the way I've set them up, because I'm so excited about playing with them, they could probably function a little bit less with the girls. But, you know, my plan isn't to make everything so ridiculous. Oh, how I used to respect you, but now... Oh, he's not even going to fight us. What business have you with Bevelle now? They don't even want to. All right, come on, LeBlanc Syndicate. And we'll swap in the various members as we go along. We may even use all three at some point. So here's Bevelle. Hello. How you doing? Why have you come here? Ah, you are the High Summoner, I guess. No worries. Praetor, where have you gone? Oh, what? Barrel-Eye's not here? There's a bit later on in the game that's like really cheeky with like there's two specific little missions, and if you don't do a certain thing between them, you miss out on so much story. Did the ground just shake? My nerves, perhaps. Did the ground just shake? Oh, it's kind of ominous. This is what I've talked about before. I'm sorry, but I've received no information, only orders. This is kind of like what I was talking about. Bevelle is so cool because, you know, like we had the Jesus, what was the name of the prison from the previous game? Some guards just came running through this way. We're going to find another massive dungeon under here. In this chapter, we find like it's just built upon so much mess and labyrinthine machina-filled passages and constructs. It's awesome. Just the thought that there's something scary deep beneath you is amazing. So, High Summoner, are the reports of an intruder true? We're not the intruder, no. How are we supposed to keep calm with the Praetor gone? Where is Barrel-Eye? Why would Barrel-Eye be gone? I fear that Yevon and Bevelle have seen the last of their days. Why? I mean, I do feel bad. It's like I said, you know, I've always tried to say to you guys that I try and see the good in Yevon. I do feel bad. I mean, they just want to uphold some tradition, right? That's all. All right, Lady Yuna, please be careful. Some of the soldiers have worked themselves into a frenzy. So we're actually going to come up here. Up this lift. We've been up here before on the LP already. This, once again, is where Maester Micah actually departed from the world, do you remember? Where he sent himself. Because we said, oh, yeah, we killed Lady Yunalesca. And he was like, why? Why did you do that? I don't know why my notes tell me to come up here, because apparently there's nothing here. Maybe it was just to point out that bit of trivia to you guys. We're not going to go up there. Now, remember last time we were here. Wow, I almost talked like Ormy there for a second. We couldn't really do very much, but now we actually can do that just a little bit more to progress. So where's the Praetor? I don't know. You tell me. Look, all we want to do is talk to Barrel-Eye. He was pretty up front before. He was pretty okay. So when we get in here, you'll see we don't really have a map or anything much going on. It's just like a weird dead end with a glyph up there. Glyphs, as you should remember from Cloisters of Trials before in, you know, I guess Yevon-rich areas, are always things that can move. Well, not always. Often things that can be moved. So let's try over here on the right. And here we've got a pedestal with, guess what? Another glyph. So we'll stand on this glyph. And what's the better and it interacts with the other one? Well, there you go. And it opens up the secret passage up there. Look how cool that is. Oh, my God. Which actually will allow us basically to get a bit higher up towards the top balcony. So there we go. Hold circle to climb up. Very nice. And in this room, we get two glyphs. Now, or two pedestals. The pedestals do the same thing as far as I'm aware. It says drive settings change, central lift destination onward. So right now, you see you've got a holographic lift, and it's kind of high up. When we activate this, it will drop down. You see? And what this means is when you go on the lift, instead of taking us up, it will now take us down. Okay? So that's all that is. It's just hidden. But now when we go into the middle lift, instead of going up to where Maester Micah departed, and where, this is where we had the trial and everything, instead we're going to go down into the depths.
Jeez, things really are a mess, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Lovely input there, Yuna. I would hate to go back on that thing. After quite literally the trials you were put through on that before. I would hate to go back in that room. It's like, you know, like something terrible happens with your family. Something truly terrible. You know, think of the worst kind of crimes. The worst kind of crimes. And, you know, you're associated with it. You're having to testify or whatever.
Wait, what are fiends doing in the temple?
No one's going to want to go back to that courtroom.
The temples reek of secrets. Don't let a couple of fiends throw you.
All right, so check it out, guys. We're in the trials. There's something kind of interesting here, actually, that you don't really get a good perspective about where these are in Bevelle. So there you go. We kill the fiend, and it turns the bridges on, I suppose. Nicely done, girls. Nicely done. But yeah, think about when we first came here in 10. We were really high up at the top of the tower. We were at the height of Bevelle. Really, really damn high up in Bevelle. And we didn't go very far down. I mean, we went down a big spiral staircase, true. I love these doors back there. And then we got to this place. But, I mean, now we go down from even some of the lowest areas of Bevelle in this game to get to. It's just kind of weird the way they're connected together. I don't know. Maybe I'm being picky. More evil eyes. No worries. There we go. The build-up for that was so good. Good job, Ormy. Good job. Oh, man. He feels so well-balanced here, but he's so bad in the arena, man. It's so annoying. All right, here we go. So, where do we want to go? Do we want to go up? Well, the thing tells us we want to go up. That means for the optional stuff, we want to come down. Woo! And, of course, as well, not to mention the fact that in the previous game, all these bridges... This is probably the most annoying Cloister of Trials, I must say. But not to mention that... Oh, 3,000 gil. That is not bad, is it? Not to mention that in the previous game, Tidus could only move around on these on weird little glyph platforms. And Yuna's just like, screw the rules. I don't care. Maybe it's got something to do with the fact that the fiends are in the Cloister of Trials, right? But she's just like, yeah, she's absolutely not interested. Let's go up this way as well. Let's see where we can, exactly where our limit is with the start of the trial. So that's where the trial began, and here we get another little chest. Oh, wow, we can avoid the encounter? I actually will choose to avoid that encounter if I can. Nice, I didn't realize that was possible. I had no idea that was possible. I wonder how many more of that we could have done there. All right, that's fine. And double chests, very nice. I mean, can you imagine how simple this would have been if we didn't have the arbitrary weird controls from the previous game? Oh, recording this was such a pain. Actually, I still remember one of my most standout moments of playing X with you guys last year was, and I don't know what, you know how sometimes you'll be doing something, just some random memory will stick out. Just for whatever reason. I don't know why. Just something will stick out for you. Maybe you were listening to certain music while you were doing something, and then forever you associate that place in the game or whatever, the book you're reading or the TV show you're watching, with that movie, with that music. Well, here, I still remember really clearly ordering a Domino's pizza, eating it, and I think I was feeling bloated or something as I recorded the video of you guys, and I mentioned that pizza. You can go back to that episode of the LP. And it's like, oh, yeah, guys, I just had Domino's pizza. And I was watching the Rooster Teeth podcast at the time. I remember that so clearly. And that still stays with me here. All right, well, let's go over here. This is, of course, where the ultra super secret chest was from the previous time we were here. This time, nothing for us. We'll head on through the trials. Good job, Ormy. Thanks for helping us get through that, buddy. So, but why would we come back to the Chamber of the Faith? Oh, it's Barkeep again. Sup, dude? Oh, man. If only I had Barkeep on my team. It's not actually possible, I don't think. All right, so do you sell anything new again? Did you find anything while we went down there on the Fiends? I know you're going to sell it to us because you're a price gouging hypello. I wonder if all that money goes to brother. So you get a single chocobo feather there from a nice normal basic chest. Again, remember, chocobo wings, hastening everyone, is actually fairly rare. So let's quickly save. Very silent and ominous in here. All right. Here we go. Actually, old me apparently felt the desire to tell you guys something. And that is that you can no longer hold circle to walk. There you go. Which is obvious because in the previous game you could do that because holding circle in this game makes you jump and there was no such thing in that game. Not until right at the end of Xanac, when we were in like crazy world inside Sin. But yeah. Alright, so we'll go through and here's the chamber where, you know, we got Behemoth. Probably the most intensive story of the faith. And this is kind of weird. This is really weird. What the hell?
Let's go.
What? We're just going down? Ladies, but how do we get back out? No, what are you doing? No, this is... Into the depths. That's actually not the first of a thing like that we've seen. Because remember where actually in Zanarkand, where we fought Unaleska, there was another mysterious hole that appeared. Is it all connected somehow? Oh my god. Hey Syndicate, how's it going? We're actually in control here. This is a big ass, ominous, scary place. So, first question, What the hell made this hole? What the hell's going on here? This is a big old hole. Question number 2. Why is there a giant machina room chamber thing down here? Question 3. What is all of that? That's actually the site of a very cool little mini puzzle you can do for some incredible gear. Yeah, Unit, do you not think you're maybe slightly in over your head? You don't have all your friends with you like you did before. And your guardians. Oh, you've set off the alarm. Oh, God. Look at your companions right now.
Watch the exit.
No.
I don't take orders.
Yeah, good job, LeBlanc. She considers it. Yeah.
But I'll make an exception this time. Leave it to us, love.
All right, you can watch it for about 5 minutes, but then you're getting back in my party, and you're going to be fighting with me. All right, so this is kind of weird. You can go back up. Don't be under no illusion. So it says just use that chain over there if you want to cross to the center, she says. Are you blind, love? Sorry, I should be doing her voice. Are you blind, love? Leave the easier job. Leave the guard duty to us. You've no idea what's down there, yet you're about to jump off a balcony to find out what's wrong with this picture. Oh, no, maybe we can't get back out. We can't get back out. I don't even know what we... Nobody seems concerned about that. I mean, what are we guarding? Who the balls is going to jump down this with us? Now, actually, this can be really easy to miss, but you'll find this little pedestal over here if you walk towards the screen. It says, passage to the lower sanctum. It's not even clear what that is yet. But passage to the lower sanctum is blocked. You need to manually disable the security system to proceed. So use the 3 control towers with blue lights to disable the security system. But be careful, the towers with the red lights are set to defense mode. And anyone attempting to access the sanctum without proper clearance will be eliminated, regardless of the circumstances. All right, so we will pay mind to that. But for now, just like LeBlanc told us to, let's slide down this chain, which I'm not quite sure how to get to. Do we go over here? Is this where the chain was, LeBlanc? Oh, there we go. Apparently, yes. And we surf our way along into the big central area. So as large as this looks, it's actually not so bad to navigate. The more difficult part is exactly how we complete this puzzle. So we move on over, we get some machina. LeBlanc, I need your help. And there's a big old glyph, which we decide to fight on. So, LeBlanc, what have you got? Riku's back in. I got such a classic feel of Final Fantasy when I was swapping my party members around there. Because Pain was a slightly higher level than Riku was. She's going to double Electro Marble there. There's a mug from LeBlanc. They're thieves, right? They stole from us, so that's why I made them all thieves. Plus, we get lots of items from them, which is great. Wow, he's totally got into there. That's excellent. Do that again, Riku. That was good. There's the Sonic fan from LeBlanc. Kind of one of the reasons she's pretty terrible. But that's fine. And here's a Thunderbolt here from Riku, which should finish them off. But yeah, it's such a classic feeling of Final Fantasy. Oh, it didn't get finished off. Cool. Because Pain was a slightly high level. Now, Pain's a slightly high level because actually the girls do level at different rates. Even in the regular version of the game, where there is no cool party system. They level at different rates. So Pain was a bit higher, so I decided to swap her out and bring LeBlanc in her stead, and we brought Riku and Yuna in. Which is pretty cool. Okay. So, we got this big, ring section here, and I'm going to give you guys a tour as we run around here. I think we've got some chests we can open as well. And once again, I'm kind of subject to my old notes here. Now, some of the towers are red, some of them are blue. All of them can be activated. We've also got some chainaroos. I tried to make that rhyme, it didn't quite work. So you can actually move up these chains. And they're not, as you can see here, all the chains we came from. So they are defended by some pretty big, powerful fiends. He looks a lot smaller once we actually get in battle with him. I actually think he's got a really cool fiend tail, which we did before. Let's mix together. What's double phoenix down? Well, that's going to be a res thing, right? Let's see what it looks like anyway. Let's try that. Gunplay. Now, could we just quarter pound him, reduce his health? No, he guards against it. That's the thing. All of the fractional abilities that we get. There you go. Oh, 2 phoenix down to become a mega phoenix. Of course they do. I knew that. Do greater damage to enemies with high defense. I think he counts. So there's LeBlanc. LeBlanc's going to continue using ability. I'm actually going to put her on max stars. She'll take a lot of damage, but whatever. And see, I love these kind of mixed battles where you've got some of the regular players and some fiends in there as well, and you can kind of control both at once. You can see why they designed it through the star system. Funny enough, actually, if you play the regular version of the game, there are Game Shark codes and stuff that allow you to take 100% control of your fiends. which is really awesome. For that reason, a lot of people actually like to use unofficial translations. Wow, did you see that? Whoa, okay, so there you go. LeBlanc used Flare. She will very randomly, very rarely cast Flare with the way I have it set up right now, and it will basically one-shot whoever the hell she wants. But it's pretty unreliable and pretty difficult to see. So for some of these encounters, I've left it on. I'm not going to be using the LeBlanc Syndicate, as they are just generally high level. I mean, like, look right now. LeBlanc's level 24, we're only level 21, so she's already a lot stronger for that reason. Logos is a badass, super powerful, awesome character, regardless of his level. And I liked him so much, he's almost level 40. All right, that's the amount of grind I've been doing off screen. So Logos is absolutely devastatingly powerful. And that's why I had him solo in the battle before. All right, there we go. Let's get off of this chain. So get a glass buckle there. Let's move over to the next chain. I'll just cut it till we get there. You can see... Oh, well, the next one actually seems to be knocked down and draped over that thing over there, as you can see. So we'll ignore that one. But there is probably another one with another chest over there. So let's grab that one. So here we go. We got another one. And you'll actually notice here, guys, this is a fiend we've seen before. I actually told you something was going to happen, and now it's happening before our eyes. This boss, okay... This is the YSLS-99 that is the enemy we fought in Kilika as the final boss of Chapter 1. So the final boss of Chapter 1, we're now powerful enough to fairly handily, you know, deal with. There, that was perfect. We got a potato masher right in the end there. To fairly handily, I mean, even without LeBlanc's Flare there, which hopefully, I think she's casting another one right now, so he's going to die again. But even without, we're actually reasonably comfortable. See, there's the Blast Punch, remember? This is that exact fiend. And what we can actually do, there's a Haymaker. Oh, there you go. That was a high arty from her. Mug. Now, it's a good thing that she's trying to mug, because what you can actually do is steal from that guy Mithril Gloves. And Mithril Gloves give you, like, plus 40% or maybe even plus 60% extra max health, which are really good. So Mithril, or they're a defense accessory. And stamina tablets there from killing him. So, yeah, that is something important to point out. Here, we're just going to quickly white magic ourselves up, as the girls are getting a little low. Remember, we do have MP considerations to look at, but don't worry there. Pearl Necklace, I believe that's more status defenses, so we don't have to worry too much about that. But there you go. So there's 2 chains that we want to get. Now let's go back into the middle and actually deal with the mission itself. So just as that hidden little pedestal off screen told us about, what we want to do here is hit the blue towers, but not the red ones, all right? So how can you tell which one's blue and which one's red? Because they've all got, like, little, you know, red lights on them and blue lights as well. So, I mean, what the hell is this, right? Well, what you want to do is just the ones with the glowing things. So, like, these ones aren't glowing, right? I believe that makes it a red tower. While these ones over here, these are glowing. And they're glowing blue, quite substantially blue. So we're going to go in and do this one here. We got the cool little glyph. It's not in defense mode. Oh, okay. We get an encounter anyway. Oh, wait, hold on. I think this is the guy from Kilika. Man, I'm getting my trivia, like, ever so slightly mixed up. I believe this is the boss from Kilika. Perhaps. So this one's the YSLS-0. Both available for captures fiends, actually, in this chapter, which is fine. Double holy water? No. Double budget grenade. Let's do it. Oh, my God. We got a flare straight out of a trigger happy. Oh, God. Good job, LeBlanc. Good job. Get a wristband. And there, as you can see, it releases a little platform. So security lockout 1 of 3 disabled, which is great. So now that we're done with that first blue one, we're just going to swing around and we're just going to skip every other one to get the 3 blue towers. And that, to start us off, now you can see stuff started spinning, things are happening. To start us off, that is going to be allowing us to progress with the mission. And we don't have to, theoretically, from that point on, spend very long here. But there's a very well-hidden secret. Oh, we earned a trophy alchemist! I never got that before! I'm very happy about that. Oh, of course I didn't get it before, because I never got alchemist. Because alchemist is a hard class to get. There you go. LeBlanc didn't do very much that fight. She just hasted and, yeah, tried mugging and didn't get anything. Alright, excellent. Couple more level ups. Next thing comes out. 2 of 3 disabled. And then last of all, the last tower is just all the way round over there. So let's nab that one. Now, I have a warning here. I think either we're going to be in the same fight or we're going to have a new battle against something called the Precepts Guard. Yeah, here he is. So Preset's guard is pretty deadly, pretty scary. He actually opens the fight with death. So we'll see who he nails with that, and we'll get a quick, like, little Mega Phoenix going. Or maybe he won't nail anyone with it. We shall see. But we'll get Mega Phoenix running straight away. We'll put LeBlanc on max stars. This is sort of like a mini-boss. If she flares it, we'll be fine. Hopefully. Mega Phoenix was too quick. Let's do another one. And see exactly where the death comes in. He's got Drain. He's got Osmose. Oh, wow. He didn't do it at all. Interesting. He's got Demi, Bio, he's got Slow. Now, you can actually reflect a lot of his stuff, and that's what we're going to be equipping soon, because there's another boss we get to fight in a second, or mini-boss, that has an awful lot... Oh, God, there's a Trigger Happy, and I messed that up. This is fine, so we just took damage to all of us, but what does mixing 2 high potions get us? A Mega Potion, right? And a Mega Potion is 2k health to everyone, so we can just clear that right up with the Alchemist there. Trigger Happy feels like it's doing a lot of damage, but it's really not. Anyway, Sonic fan there from LeBlanc. She's contributing. Oh, that was a big auto attack, actually. A nice critical hit there. Osmo still trying to take MP. That is actually fairly annoying because that's going to impact us in later fights. So I don't want to be wasting too many ethers. Okay, another Trigger Happy. Mega Potion from Riku. Now, it took her a while to cast it, but she managed to cast it, and she managed to do a lot there. Let's throw a couple more grenades. I think those are fine. We could even mix bombs together soon. And I think mostly with items in this game, that's what I prefer doing. Instead of throwing them raw, I like mixing them with Alchemist. And there you go, the Precepts card goes down. Of course, this is very similar to the same Fiend we saw at the end of the game. In the last game, one of the Guardians in Zanarkand. There's actually a Fiend tale that kind of talks about how the Guardians, how in Zanarkand they found deadly, deadly Fiends and trained them and fought them in arenas to see who could be the best, to fight. That boss actually had a rare still, which was the Recovery Bracer as well, which is pretty nice, but we'll be able to get plenty of those anyway. For the drop here, he drops the Regen Bangle, which gives us auto-regen at low health, I think, or maybe just auto-regen in general. And there you go, that's actually it done now. And as you can see, we've actually got something of a path. It says security system disabled, passageway to the lower sanctum is now accessible. And we can climb on down because Yuna's got ridiculous kangaroo legs on her. And I do not mean that as an insult. And we can go on. But here's the thing. There is actually something super powerful here. And that is the ribbon accessory, which I absolutely do want to get. It's one of the most rare, effective pieces of gear that you can get in a Final Fantasy game in general. It's very potent in this one too. This is not the only way to get it. You remember the Lightning Rod Towers? If we managed to calibrate all 10 of those, you would get a ribbon from that as well. Ideally, you want like 3, so that if really you need it, you can equip 3 ribbons onto all your girls. I've already got 1 because I did this on my last time through the game. We're going to get another one here, and then I'll talk to you about the 3rd eventually. So how do we get the ribbon? This is pretty difficult. I'm going to have to look at my notes.